Hello everyone, the second part of our vlog from Seoul, South Korea. We started early today from the hotel by subway to Gyeongbokgung Palace, the main royal palace from the Joseon dynasty in South Korea. One of the best things you can do, very famous for tourists and locals alike, is to visit the palace in traditional Korean dress called hanbok. Of course, the costumes are available for rent in many stores near the palace, especially at the exits of the metro stations surrounding it. If you want to rent traditional outfits, you have two options. Book an appointment online on the Klook app at one of the stores, or choose a store when you arrive without a booking. We decided to go to the palace and choose one of the shops we liked. The atmosphere was just like you see in the video. The shop had so many types and styles of fashion, with varying prices depending on the model and how long it's rented. Most shops also offer hairstyling services, so you can leave already put together. Personal items can be stored in locked lockers at the shop. Honestly, with all the beautiful hanbok choices, it can be hard to choose, but we ended up selecting these and wore them out to the palace. The palace is immense, with many entrances, and the atmosphere was charming. The number of visitors dressed in traditional wear was vast, which added to its charm. Sure, there's a small entry fee for the palace, but if you're wearing a hanbok, you can get in for free. The palace was established in 1395, serving as the headquarters of the Joseon family and the government seat. But much of it was destroyed by the Japanese during the occupation in the early 20th century, leading to ongoing restoration. As I mentioned, the palace is pretty big. You could easily spend anywhere from 1 to 4 hours exploring the different sections. After we returned our traditional costumes, we continued on to the well-known Bukchon Hanok Village. This is a traditional heritage village located between Gyeongbokgung Palace and Cheongdeok Palace, about 600 years old with many Hanok alleys. Many of the Hanok are cafes and restaurants, and some are used for housing nowadays. You will also see many visitors dressed in traditional Korean attire. one of the areas we loved the most personally. Ikseon Village in Seoul, which is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Seoul with traditional houses dating back to the 1920s. The area has gained a lot of popularity among tourists and locals in recent years, as many of its cafes and restaurants have been renovated and restored. If you love photography, this is the best place to take really great Instagram pictures. The streets, it is really enjoyable to have a stroll around, almost as if you are lost in a maze of alleys due to the absence of any signs or pointers indicating directions. We tried several cafes in Ikseon and honestly, all of them were delightful. The area has a unique vibe, even late in the evening or at night. The restaurants are teeming with a lot of young people out and about with friends, and the atmosphere is fantastic. Here's the magnificent hotel area where we stayed, which, as previously mentioned, is very close to Seoul-Dong, otherwise known as Yeongno 3. This area is lively even on weekdays till late night, unlike other areas like Myeongdong, which are much quieter. We hope you enjoyed our video showcasing beautiful spots in Seoul. An important thing to note is that Google Maps does not function in Korea. Naver Map is needed for navigation. You can purchase a Timony card at any 7-Eleven store and top it up to pay for public transportation. Not all stores accept Apple Pay, so carrying your card with you is necessary if you want to pay by card.